from off the right side. Lays the body. And there's a big hit on the play.
A physical hit shows engagement and sparking your team, and that's trying to ignite the fire in them. They certainly haven't been lit tonight.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Centering pass in front, and that doesn't connect. And that goes off a player. And gobbles that one up in his chest.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Vancouver's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. Groot's got the puck in his own zone. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Dishes it off. Glove save. All quick reflexes on the play.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
Vancouver's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Slides it across. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Here in the late goings of the period, 3-0 is where we sit. Binkley's won the face-off here in the offensive zone.
Think you're going to need a diaper change, Candy.
And look at this. Suddenly they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity to get them within two, and this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game, and if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, and he stumps that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Delayed pin, trying to shake loose. There's the whistle. Penalty shot. Groot's got the puck, and here he comes. Winding down the final minute of the clutch save on the penalty shot.
Well, he does a great job of making himself as big as possible, and he doesn't bite first, James.
The centerman glide into position. Binkley's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Showing off for Edgeworth there. Shoots it on the backhand. Off the crossbar. What a shot.
The Icebreakers are working hard to get back in this game. They wire one off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here.
Here we go. Breakaway. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty.
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Buckle up, everybody. We're not done yet. Vancouver's put a lot of pucks on net. They continue to lead late in the first. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Gaining steam here on the attack.
Haters gonna hate, so sally hard, boys.
Scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
The Icebreakers have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here, to get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out.
He might have a step here. Sends it over. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Binkley's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Picks up the puck in his own end. Sends the pass over. Takes a shot. Wow, what a
say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Binkley's won the draw at center. Oh, and she tiptoes around the poke check for the win! Easily turned aside by Lehman. And now it's grabbed by Groot. And he's got that one. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Long pass up ahead to center.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Great read to break up the play. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Shot! And there's the save! Jackson's going to play to the corner. Shot! Looking to end it! Oh, he kept it out! I can't believe it!
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. And that one's turned away. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Binkley's won a big draw on their own end. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Picks off the pass. Intercepted at center by Binkley. A chance for the win! Scores! Good night, OT winner. They work for that one tonight. What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Nighthawks will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Off the left wing and into center. Strong defensive effort. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Loose puck and he's in on alone. With the stop. They score!
Wait a second here, James. The official is saying no goal. Now, it went off something. I believe it was the skate in front. It can bounce off of it, but there can't be an intentional kicking motion. They'll go upstairs and have a look at it. Whenever a goal is reviewed, it's looked at from multiple angles in the war room, and the official comes on the ice, no goal.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Icebreakers win it. Handles the puck. Look out. Fantastic stick save by Lehman.
So they spend so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
They've got numbers here. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Lehman's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Right in the low slot. The Icebreakers gain possession. Here's a chance. Just wide. Big time hit on the play. Denied by the goaltender. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Walker stick handling in his own zone. The Icebreakers grab possession with the puck. With the stop. And he coughs it up with the pass. And since it's just out of reach. Oh, he's got a little jump. All alone. Oh, what a save. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. From the open ice, they gain the line. Puts it on net. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Quick shot. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Late goings of this period. We're still scoreless. The Icebreakers take possession off the face-off. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Here's a backhander. Fantastic save.
Lehman's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Grabbed along the boards by Panarin. Gains the zone from the right side. Cutting to the front of the net. Denies the clapper. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Jordan's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. The Icebreakers have it now. Rocks him on the play. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And a quick save on that one. Jordan's moving the puck through his own zone. Picked up along the boards by Panarin. Passes it in front. Takes the blast! Oh, what a stop by Wagner!
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Jordan's taking it from his own end. The Nighthawks moving ahead. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck off the draw. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denies him!
Man, it's ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Takes it and looks ahead. Oh, look at this. Great read with the stick. The Nighthawks have it now. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
Layman's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Here in the late going of the frame, we've still got zeros on the board. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Gains the zone along the right wall. Rocked him. Passes it over. And that slides right out to center ice. First period nearly in the books here. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Grabs the puck at center. Here's a shot. Denies it in front.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Here they come on the attack. Turned aside with a glove by Lehman.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff. Grabs control of it at the point. And it's a quick pass to Lee. Shuts it down.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Stoppage in play, and look at this, a penalty shot. Here he goes on the penalty shot. Quick shot! Makes the save on the penalty shot.
Well, and this is huge. This gives momentum to your team at a critical juncture. Just making yourself as big as possible. He tracks it perfectly and makes the save.
The Nighthawks win the draw. Sends it over to Walker. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. A critical draw here. They win the faceoff here in their own end and take possession. Here's a chance on the attack. Looking to end it. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. And that's just out of reach. Feeds it over. Sends it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Walker's got it on the offensive end. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, much trying to shake the defender. Scores your overtime winner. And look at the silly this squad's putting on.
He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Let's drop the puck. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Icebreakers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Taken along the wall by Lee. Skates to the crease, and he scores!
Well, James, this is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it had to be because he is right next to the goaltender. He's grade A, and he buries it.
The Icebreakers finally get the game's first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. They'll need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Icebreakers lead it 1-0. And off the draw, and they'll go the other way with it. The Icebreakers play along the boards. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
This is the penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear and was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
Here's the moment of truth. Makes the stop under pressure. The setters will glide into the dot. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. All alone! Here's the beat in front! Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Nighthawks gain possession in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Make some space. Comes up with a monster save in front. Trying to shake loose. He's in! Oh, I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. The Icebreakers take it along the wall.
Groot's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
And the puck leads the offensive, and he grabs the loose puck, and he's in all alone. Here's a centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Wagner's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Icebreakers have taken a 1-0 lead. The Nighthawks win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Fires one. Turned aside with the glove by Wagner. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. On the attack, they come down the right wing. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Oh, a clutch save! Loses his check, and he's on a breakaway. Oh, hits the post.
Oh, and that's a tough sound to hear when you're in a prime shooting area, but you got to give some kudos to the tenders in good position and forces that shot.
And he totally whiffs on that one. Too many bodies in the way. In all alone on the breakaway. He scores! Breakaway in the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
The Nighthawks needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
And he gets in front of that. Works it across to Groot. Breakaway. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
This is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James, and that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
The Icebreakers have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Takes control of the puck. Up along the wing. Skates across the blue line. Oh, and that doesn't go well. And he loses possession. He might have a step here. What a stop on the breakaway!
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. The Nighthawks are on the attack. Moves the puck along the half line.
Embarrassing. Pick yourself up.
Sends a pass over. Pass out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Delayed penalty coming up here. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Net is empty. The extra attacker is now out on the ice. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And look at this. The official is calling a penalty shot. Here's his chance. One-on-one with the goalie. Denied on the penalty shot.
When you're in a one-on-one battle, you got to find a way to be the victor, and I love the way he challenges. He comes right out and says, if you're going to beat me, it's going to have to be a great move.
The Icebreakers start with the puck in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Pass in front, and that's stopped. Taken by Groot. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Picked up along the wall by Lee. Looking to set up offensively. He's got a step. Oh, what a save. Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets
All alone on the breakaway. Doesn't get the shot off. I'm not sure what happened there, Cheryl.
Me neither, James. I mean, I was a defender. I was never up ice like that. No, all
Fair,
kidding
fair.
aside, though, I think there's just a ton of pressure. He's looking over his shoulder, seeing how much time he has, and just flubs it.
Shot off the glove, and the puck skips away.
Well, he's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off, and the high-danger scoring chance just doesn't connect.
Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Big time stop.
Wagner's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the Sloth.
5 seconds and he makes the save. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. What an energy in the building tonight here, Cheryl. I mean, this thing had a little bit of everything, and I didn't want it to end.
Well, in particular in the first period with a number of goals, high-flying offense, but then everyone kind of settled in throughout the game and got back to playing some defensive hockey.
Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Nighthawks kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Cuts into the paint. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Long lead pass to Groot. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, Tag.
All alone. Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it.
And they win that neutral zone draw. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Here in the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Nighthawks win that offensive zone face-off.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Nighthawks win it. Receives the pass. And he catches that one with the glove. Lehman's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Nighthawks have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. And off the draw, they win possession. Directs it on over to Caulfield. What a steal in his own end. And that's poked away. Slides it across to Jordan. The Nighthawks take it across the blue line. Breakaway. Oh, that kind of just blows up in their face. What happened?
Well, a squandered opportunity right there, James. Not often that you get in tight on a goaltender like that. You've got to make good on it. At very least, you got to get a high danger chance.
The Nighthawks have it from their own end. Quick feed to Cote. Broken up at center by Groot. Pass save. Grabs it in his own end. Here's a chance. And that chance goes awry.
Well, yeah, and it's tough here, James, and you know you're in all alone.
He's got a little jump. He's in the clear.
Think you're gonna need a diaper change, Candy.
Clinical.
Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
The Icebreakers answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win, because when you'll take it heading into the intermission.
Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Icebreakers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Denies him on the breakaway. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Quick snap, denied by Lehman.
Well, you don't make this save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Caulfield's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Good stand-up hit. Goes right to the crease. Stones him in front.
Lehman's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
And a great seam. And now he moves it quickly to Caulfield. Oh, wow. Poked away from danger. Puck grab
Et
by
le gardien,
Caulfield.
ce jeu cité quand t'es dans le but.
And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
From the neutral zone now.
Caulfield's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
Offside the call, we'll get a reset. In the final moments of this period, the Nighthawks are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And he takes the feed. Drills them. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Makes his presence known on the ice. Trying to shake loose. All alone. Great save. Puck picked up by Caulfield. Scooped up along the wall by Groot. Chance in front. Scores. And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. Well, the goaltender, he gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately,
the Ice have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number one.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
Jabs the puck away. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one. Dishes it off. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. And he was ready for that save.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Nighthawks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Cote's got it in the defensive zone. The Nighthawks have it now. Here's a short pass to Caulfield. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Makes a move in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a chance. And one last save. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Icebreakers gain possession. Moves the puck across to Groot. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Tosses it to Jordan. Here they come on the rush. Sends it over. Caulfield's got it along the boards. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. For the win! Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Icebreakers take possession here inside the offensive zone. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Cote's in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, there it is! OT winner! And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. The Nighthawks pick up the win tonight, and I think rightly so. They were the better team out there.
Well, in particular in the first period, right, James? I mean, they did all of their scoring in that period, and they found a way to hold on. I mean, good defensive structure the rest of the way.
Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Nighthawks get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Oh, my! Scores! What a shot!
We see this play in skills practice all the time. We just don't see the panic defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on a diagonal and take it to the net, oh, it's tremendous to watch the skating, to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
Late goings of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Sidesteps the check. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
He might have a step here. He's in. Oh, it's off the post. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Lehman's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Icebreakers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Great blocker stop by Lehman. Oh, absolutely hammers him. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Uses the force on that hit. The Icebreakers have it now. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And some textbook body contact there. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Grabbed along the board by Blue. Moves the puck along the half wall. Goes around the poke check. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and they're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Fires it. He scores. He tied it up. He tied it up.
Man, does he ever make this penalty shot look easy. And I'm telling you, it is tough to be able to pull this move.
The Icebreakers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. It can take that momentum to
Free hug to the first one here.
Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Icebreakers have manufactured a lot of chances here in this. They've got some momentum here. Coming to the slot. Long jam in front. That's one-on-one with the goaltender. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Sensational stop by Wagner.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time? You want to take space? Goaltender does it, makes a save. Wagner's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Nighthawks are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Moves it quickly over to Groot. The Nighthawks played along the wing. He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. Stones him on the breakaway. And he's ripped off the puck. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game. And
oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
And the puck skips away after that move.
Layman's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and out-will and out-battle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
Oh, and he whiffs. Rips it. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Looking to make something happen along the boards. From the blue line.
Hey, just think. At least the bruises will prove you played.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize.
The Icebreakers answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking...
Trying to shake the defender. Oh, what a save! The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a save in front. Wagner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Layman's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. Oh, here we go. Unloads the shot. Oh, wow. He's blocking it down. Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. And he elects to explore his options. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Comes up with a stop. Inside the final minute of the first here. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Off his stick. Steps in front of a one-timer and makes the save. Groot's got it along the wing. He might have a step here. All alone. What a stop on the breakaway. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Close space so fast and just taken down.
To the front! Quick shot!
Think you're gonna need a diaper change, Candy.
There's the go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Nighthawks take the lead after that last goal. And Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
You got to continue to push attack. There is way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. Well, it wasn't pretty, but they still did enough to get the win.
Yeah, they'll have to look at the game film on this one. Listen, they really didn't get a lot of shot volume or quality shot volume, but they got enough to get it done there, James. A lot of lessons learned in this one.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see you next time from Rinkside. These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cebulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Nighthawks take possession to get this one underway. And he sidesteps the check there. It's in the back of the net. He scores! The Nighthawks have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon.
This has been a bit of a defensive juggernaut, James. We've been waiting for a goal call all game long, and they finally get it. And what this does will give them some confidence heading into the intermission.
He got all of that hit on the play. Groot's lugging the puck along the right wall and into the offensive end.
You're a grocery stick, pal.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Straight line tickler, boys.
What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
The Nighthawks extend the lead to 2-0 here, and we're still only in period number 1.
Well, they've really dictated pace in this one. They've owned the puck, and in the offensive zone, they're putting pucks to the net at will, and they're just dominating in terms of their shot selection.
Wagner's going to hang on for a whistle. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Nighthawks have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. With possession along the wall. The Nighthawks working around near the back end. The Icebreakers gain control.
You're a
of the
grocery
puck
stick,
against the
pal.
wall. The Nighthawks get a hold of it. Look at this.
Street climb, Taylor, boys.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Slips by the check. Here's a chance to the middle. Moves it again. And that's off a stick. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Nighthawks take possession of the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Stopped it with the paddle. Wow. Scores! Break out the quad chair on the ski lift because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And there we go. Icing is the call. The Nighthawks have come to play with some jump in their step tonight. Look at the shots on goal. They've generated an already lead comfortably nearing the end of the first. Along the half wall with the puck. Moves it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Wagner's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Picked up by Groot. Intercepts it at center. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Lehman's now at the bench, and the extra attackers on the ice. Takes the puck. And that pass is redirected. Big time stop there. Takes the feed. On the attack along the boards. Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to the penalty shot.
Goaltender takes a deep breath, and here we go. Shot scores! Well, he called his shot on that one.
Yeah, so confident, right, James? And you have to be when you're on a penalty shot. You got to know what you're doing. You can't be indecisive, and you got to bury it. Well executed. This is why he's a goal scorer, James. He's in tight, almost like he's out of real estate, but he gets the goaltender to bite. This is exactly what you want to do. Then you make your next move, and he outweights the goaltender and puts it in by the post.
Shakes off the coverage. Cuts to the
Street
front.
climb, Taylor, boys.
There's the hat trick, and let it rain chapeaus.
Yeah, rain chapeaus is right. There's hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Takes the feed from his own end.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Groot. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Monster blocker stopped by Lehman.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
The Nighthawks are up big here late in the first period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. Oh, what a glove save! Wow!
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
The Nighthawks are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Delayed penalty looming. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Goalie's down the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Here's his chance, one-on-one with the goalie. Takes a shot, scores! That's how you finish on the penalty shot.
Yeah, when you're one-on-one with a goaltender, sometimes the edge goes to the tender, but not this time. Just anticipates, waits, reads it perfectly, and finishes.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. And we'll reset things after that icing. Can they take advantage after winning that draw?
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Oh, some strong physicality on the play. The Nighthawks take over on possession. Shot! Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Cheryl, you stress consistently. Keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
It's difficult to even quantify the number of skills that are used in this goal here, James. I mean, he's got balance, he's got great edge work, and he knows it. You have to trust your edges in this situation. You're baiting your check to come with you. You recognize where they are on your hip, and then you turn on a dime, leaving the defender to panic, trying to get back in. Or guess what? It ain't happening.
Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Here's a breakaway. Great save on the breakaway. Wow! And they're calling for a penalty shot. Here he goes on the penalty shot. Puts it on net. Scores! Oh, the excellence of execution. He was perfect on that.
Well, he knew what he was going to do, and I think so much of it comes down to confidence, not overthinking of it, and when the time comes, just being patient enough to pull it off.
The Nighthawks have a big lead already here as we near the end of period number 1. They have certainly come to shine tonight. Slides it across. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Pass back to the point. Levels him with the hit. Shuts him down. Puck scooped up by Groot. To the low slot. Fantastic save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Breakaway. Oh, he put it off the pipe.
Well, he had the goaltender beat, James. Quick release, and it just goes off the post and out. That's an unlucky bounce.
There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Kind of felt like they had the puck on a string here all night, Cheryl.
Well, the analytics will tell you they did. They certainly held the number in possession time. Real effective at that. Sometimes it's what you do with it, though, but they proved to do the right things.
EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Nighthawks start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Passes it over! Denies him!
Wagner's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Hammers it! Denies him on the one-timer! Oh, what reaction!
So much pressure on this shift. They have their opponent running around everywhere, really chasing the game. This is exactly what they want.
Oh, gets a piece of the winner's glove and it keeps out.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Along the wing. There's a hit. Cutting to the net. Here's a pass. Oh, what a stop on the play. Moves it along the boards. Here's the feed. A shot. Oh, what a save right there. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest.
Wagner's last save. Point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
The Nighthawks will go to work here in the offensive zone. The Icebreakers gain possession. Plays the puck up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
And he was ready for that one.
Sometimes when you have no...
He's got a step. Oh, off the crossbar. What a chance on the play.
It sometimes happens in the game. You're not getting the bounces, but you have to keep driving the net and finding ways to get pucks to it.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. The Nighthawks win the faceoff. Moves the puck. Feeds it over. The Icebreakers have the puck now. They go on the attack through center. He got all of that hit. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, he's going to feel that. He's got a little jump. Pass it across. He scores! What a shot! The Nighthawks finally get the game's first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. They'll need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em.
Trying to shake the defender. Buries it for the goal. The Nighthawks have to be feeling good about their game after what we've seen for the better part of this opening frame here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they doubled down and got their second goal here, James. They really pressed and loved their tempo. And when I was an athlete, I didn't like the intermission at this time. You're on all cylinders here. Everyone's firing, and now you got to go sit. It's coach's job, leadership in the room to keep them fired up for the second.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Back to the point it goes. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. And he takes the dish. Oh, look at this chance. Takes it to the net. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the later stages of this period, the Nighthawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Good use of the body to knock them off the post. And that's picked off. Moves inside. Sensational stop with the stick by Wagner.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Dishes it off. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. All alone. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right.
Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Tries to get the puck to Groot. Here's a shot! Brilliant save! Read it perfectly! Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. The Nighthawks already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough
He's got
night.
a chance on a breakaway. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
Well, all the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the back, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Nighthawks have added to their lead. They're now up by 4. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Nearing the final. Oh, no! Luck as it goes off the outside of the post.
The Nighthawks want to pad their stats here. They have a comfortable lead. They're dominating possession. They're finding ways to the net. You know every player, when they get a golden opportunity, they want to cash it in, and this one goes off the post.
Keeps himself free. Oh, and a 10-bell save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I mean, I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Slides the puck over. Oh, smart heads-up read. Cuts to the paint. Moves with the puck in the corner. There's a burst of energy for the team with that hit.
A much-needed hit as well. You got to physically engage and find something to get you going.
Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. And a good solid hit on that play. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. And that's all she wrote on that one.
Well, as a former defender, these are your types of games, right? The old goose egg.
Love the goose egg, because you know that the D did something well too, don't you, James? But no, you got to give the credit to the goaltender. You get the 0, you put it up on the board, you know that he was done.